live every single Thursday and I answer your questions. If you're new here, my name's Alison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic, and I have Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. So welcome. And we have a lot of questions that came in today. So whether you're watching live or in the replay, this is going to be for you. So happy May Day. That's another beautiful thing about today, May 1st. All right. So what else to tell you? You can go to my website. I'm reading my notes, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. And there you can go ahead and sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. That newsletter is coming out this week. Waiting for the web designer to complete the class so that we have sign up for it. And my itinerary is coming out. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me while I'm in New Zealand or Australia, we can meet in person. It's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely reach out to me in advance. Send me an email through the contact form. I won't be able to reply right away. Just want to let you know that. I get at least 500 emails a day. That's the minimum. And it takes me a while. I'm in the process of getting a personal assistant to help me, but right now it's just me for that. So definitely reach out to me. I will get back to you. It just will take a little bit of time. Maybe we can set up a Zoom call, but let me know. And then Zoom call to talk about it. Okay. Anyway, so there's that for the free newsletter. Also, you can book a personal reading with me. You can sign up for the missing person consultation where I use my psychic abilities to find someone. You can also go to the Learning Center, and this is what's coming out. On June 1st, my 16-week manifestation masterclass is coming out. If you are interested in manifestation, definitely sign up for that. That can be whether you're trying to manifest in a person, your own business, finances, whatever it is. I'll teach you these skills. I had my first business at 13 and a half. I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own business outside the psychic work. I just happen to be a psychic, but I'm an entrepreneur and I absolutely love it. I love it. I've been doing it for a very long time. I'm about to be 59. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up for the newsletter because you'll have first shot. I am going to run an early bird special on it for 2 weeks, and after that, it's full price. If you guys don't know, I do not discount my services. I just don't. I don't believe in the whole coupon crowd. So that's not something that you'll see me do. However, for this course, there's going to be an early bird on this original launch. And then after that, it's full price and it's going to stay there. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely reach out through the newsletter. Look for that. That's coming. The sign up is literally coming this week. So look for that. What else to tell you? So I also do private lessons. I do one-on-one tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration. That is also in the Learning Center on my website. And I have a section called Alison's Picks. And if I didn't say it, it's ancientoakpsychicarts.com. The link is in the description below. And there I have 2 affiliate links. I have Skin Like Butter, and oh my God, her products are lovely. 175 cents for men and for women. And she does body butters. She does sugar scrubs and soaps. I just got my soap order a couple of weeks ago, and it's lovely. She has a special where I think it's order 4, you get a 5th free, or order 5, you get a 6th free. I can't remember what it is, but I did that, and because I pay for it, I don't get it free. And I got all the different scents because I wanted to try it. Oh my God, that lemon verbena. Right now, that is love for me. And then the coconut smells incredible. I haven't opened it yet, but it just smells so luscious. So go ahead and look at that. Great deal. She's got several. You just go through the affiliate link and you'll see what she has, what the offers are. And then Rogers Hood Apothecary. I interviewed the founder, Kim Rogers, several weeks ago, where we talk about let me put my cards down. We talk about the parasite cleanse, the mold cleanse, the lymph kit that's coming out May 15th. So 2 more weeks for that. I actually have that. I'm going to be trying it when I get back from New Zealand and Australia because you can do it at the same time you're doing a parasite cleanse or a mold cleanse. I'm on her parasite cleanse now, but we also talk about the fulvic soap. So definitely watch that. She's so informative and she's just lovely. And she created this company because it's something that she's going through. Watch the video, go to her site through the affiliate link, download all of her ebooks. She's got a cookbook, she's got 2 parasite identification books, and a lot of other information. I binged read everything of hers before I interviewed her, and it's just very professional. Very well done. It's a wealth of knowledge. Even if you choose a different type of cleanse, definitely go and get her free ebooks and cookbooks and stuff like that, because it gives you a lot of knowledge, which you need. What else to tell you? So my spring tarot class and my fall tarot class have been selling out. I teach it live in March and in October every year. However, a lot of people are in different time zones, or that date and time just didn't work for them. So I've been asked to upload that online. That is coming late summer. So I have other things I'm doing, and I'm traveling. So late summer, you'll see that go up online. So look for that. In the meantime, I'm still going to be teaching it live in October. All right, what else to tell you? If you don't know, I mean, obviously you found me here on YouTube. I am on YouTube and Rumble, and I'm also uploading some videos on TikTok now. I've kind of neglected TikTok. Instagram has been hacked. I don't have an Instagram account right now. It's like a cliche. Somebody in Nigeria hijacked my account. In real time, I saw it right in front of my face. So I don't have Instagram right now. It's too bad, because I actually enjoyed it. So, but that I might get another one. I'm not sure. I'm not really into social media, but I've been uploading there too. So you can see my Zodiac videos, all signs, my love readings for all signs, love or money and career, all signs. And then, of course, I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Thursdays, which is where you're at right now, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do have some interviews up there. And all of these readings are for all placements. So sun, moon, rising, Venus, and any other placements. All right, what else to tell you? If you like today's show, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment after the video posts, because that really helps out the algorithm. I appreciate it. And you can hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when my lives go up. Let's see what else to tell you. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm taking a tally. I'm looking at everything to see where people are watching from, and I'm going to be traveling there. Ohio. Who would have thought? I know, I love this. Who would have thought? I have so many people watching from Ohio. I love it. I'm absolutely going there, because I'm traveling not just outside the United States, but in the United States too. I love it. And I have a lot of people from Texas watching too, and New Jersey and New York. I just love it. Let me know where you're at. And by the way, I'll be going up to Canada and Niagara Falls. So I'm going to be up in that region come the fall. Maine, if you're up there. I saw someone post that they're from Maine. So in those areas. So definitely look for that. That's coming. All right. And at the end of tonight's show, I go ahead and I do a general reading for the soul tribe. So that's everybody that's watching live in the replay. Whether this finds you in a week, 10 days, 5 years from now, that's when this video is meant for you. So definitely take a look at that. And I just want to say a special thank you to all the new subscribers and my repeat subscribers. I should say subscribers in general, but there's been a lot of new subscribers. I just want to say thank you for your love and support. That really means a lot to me. That is confirmation that I'm doing something really good for everybody, and that makes me feel good, because I'm just here on the other side of a camera. So thank you very much. That says a lot to me. All right, here we go. So we have 2 general guidelines for when I go live. And that is 1 question per show. That way it gives everybody the opportunity to go ahead and ask a question. And we have no bad language for the second one. And that's just because we have to keep it family friendly. It's YouTube, there's censorship. So we all know, don't bring up certain topics. If that's something that you really have questions about, or you need to discuss something that's going on, then that's a private session, not something for YouTube. So I just want to say that. So people submit their questions in advance through PayPal, Venmo, and I've now added Stripe, or they do it live, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and Super Chat. So some of the questions you'll see have already been submitted live. People are in different time zones, they're working, they'll watch it in the replay, or they just don't want to be stressed out while they're watching the show to submit the question. So you will see questions that were pre-submitted. What else to tell you? All right, so all the information to submit your question is actually in the chat, and it's also in the description below. And let me check the chat. Sorry, guys. Hello from Vegas. Love it. Hi, Ava. Nice to see you. Hi, Ken. Thank you. And Mary Jolly, nice to see you. Hey, Jesse. Lovely. Okay. Let me see who else is here. New Beginnings 1111. Lovely to see you. You're watching from Florida. Hey, I'm in Southwest Florida. It's going to be a scorcher today. I hope you're ready. My animals are enjoying the outside first. Carol, Australia, lovely. Hey, Ava, nice to see you. I know I already said that, but now I'm seeing the super chat. So I'm just clicking on it now. All right. So do you have a question, Ava? I'm scrolling backwards now. I don't see it. Is it what is the universe wants to tell me today? Hi, Kimmy. All right. So I also have to read a disclaimer for YouTube, Rumble, and now TikTok because I'm also posting there. So the disclaimer is, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist and I do not give financial or medical advice. Okay, so here we go. Ava, I'm going to go ahead and see if you have submitted a question first. What does the universe have for me? Thank you. Ava, you are first. Okay, thank you. So let's see this for Ava. All right. Thank you for your love and support, Ava. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Ava today? We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Five of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. So remind me, I think you are Taurus. No, you're Cancer. Okay. I was going to say, I think you're Taurus. It's Cancer. So this is the Hierophant. We've got the Five of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. You know, it's hard for me to remember that unless I have you like right here. Okay. So what this is telling me is that it's about you being really grounded, stable, secure right now. I think it's about you planting your seed. I feel like you're planting your roots in the ground. I was going to say seeds, but I think you've planted a lot of seeds actually, and things are coming into fruition. But I feel like it's deeper, that you're planting roots in the ground. I think it's about you finding a place right now where you want to land, and I mean that in the sense of, where do you want to be in the world? Where do you want to live? Who do you want to be with? That's what's coming in off this card. And I think that you're tapping into your ancestors, and I think you're getting some divine guidance from spirit and your ancestors. They're definitely right here too. But yeah, I'm getting the chills. So this is really talking about, for me, when I see this is you really digging in and getting grounded. And I think that you're looking for that right now. I think that it's about getting a lot of knowledge and wisdom coming in for that. And that's going to help you ground yourself, because I feel like this is telling me you're kind of done traveling a lot, and that you want to just be in one place and just be like feeling like home. That's what's coming in. And that's because this card is also resonating that. But let me get to the five first. You know, I have to do my order. We also have this Five of Swords. So this is really, to me, talking about there might be some obstacles in the way. And they could be big obstacles. Look how big he is. He's got a tree in his hand to give you the idea of that. And that's sword. So we're looking at thoughts, words, ideas. So for me, this is about you maybe having to overcome a few things. Maybe it's having to communicate with somebody to discuss something. Maybe there is something that it could even be like some negative self-talk coming up, and maybe some self-doubt that everyone has. And it's about really acknowledging that and coming to terms with something that might be surfacing for you. And really asking yourself, is that real, or is this just something that I want? I just feel like it might be something internal that's an obstacle. It might not necessarily be something outside of you. It could be something coming within. And I think that when you confront that obstacle, because sometimes you want to get out of the way, but I think when you confront that obstacle, I think that that's going to help you find that grounding that you're looking for. Because this last card is the card of the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a card of self-reliance and independence. You see, she's alone, and she's got the animals around her, and she's loving her life, but she's missing family. And that's, I think, part of what's going to be grounded over here. She's alone, but she's loving her life. There's nothing wrong with being alone. She's enjoying her self-reliance and her independence, but this focus is on something else. And I think the focus is to ground. You see, she's homesteading, right? So she's grounded and she's liking her routine. She's loving her life, but there's another element that's missing. And I think that that's what's coming in. But the obstacles have to do with thoughts, words, ideas. So this can also be maybe communication. And so I think it's about that. So that's what the universe wants to tell you today. I think the universe knows you want to be grounded and thinks that this is a way to do it. That it has something to do with the type of communication. And this could be with another person, and it could be with yourself. Wow, that's what the universe wants to tell you today, Ava. Thank you for your question. All right, so thank you. Now I'm going to go ahead and I see some super chats coming in. Thank you, guys. I'm going to just bounce back and forth. So I'm going to ask some questions. I'm going to answer some questions, from the pre-submitted ones and also the super chat. So I'm going to go back and forth. So just so you know. All right. And let's see. And this is $10 US. I just want to remind people of that because when you guys super chat, YouTube takes 40%. That's why we have the ability for you guys to do it through PayPal, Venmo, and super chat. All right. So here we go. So the first one is from Linda. And you know, Linda's been giving me questions for, oh my God, almost a year now. She's one of my first clients, one of my oldest clients in the sense of because she's one of my first. And she asks a question like every single week for each one, for Tuesdays and for Thursdays. So, okay, Linda. So we've got the Justice card. So Linda's question is, that wanted to fly out. Hi, Alison. My brother is having a procedure done on Friday. Could you pull a couple of cards regarding this situation? Yes. So the Justice card, Linda, came out. Let me get you two more cards. We've got the Five of Wands and the Three of Wands. Okay. So Linda, a lot going on. Justice card, Five of Wands, Three of Wands. So this is really telling me that things are being brought back into balance. So I think that his procedure is going to go the way it needs to go. It's going to go really well. I think that this is a long time coming, that this should have happened a long time ago for him, but it's about bringing the scales back into justice. This is telling me that he's going to have some type of protection while he's in there, but this is really, it's like a type of reality. I feel that this is truth time for him with the Justice card. Traditionally, it has the Sword of Truth, and I feel like this is truth time. I feel like this is really hitting home for him. I feel that he also needs protection from his friends and family around him. So maybe a lot of people doing prayers, and that's what this is telling me right here, protecting the innocent. And I think that while he's undergoing this type of procedure, he is the innocent and he needs everybody's protection. And he needs their prayers. He needs the power of prayer coming in for you. This is, again, it's going to be a moment of truth for him. It's going to be an eye-opener. And I think that it is a grounding of his reality and his situation that's really coming in and it's hitting home. I think he's kind of in a little bit of a shock is what this is kind of showing me. Even though he's aware of everything that's going on around him, I think it's still a little overwhelming. We also have the Five of Wands. There's going to be some drama. So during the procedure, there might be a little bit of drama that goes on. I don't know what the procedure is, but there might be some drama during it. I think that it's about really wishing to get that power of prayer going. That's what I'm getting. Get that power of prayer going, because I think there might be some drama. So there might be, like, let's say a blood pressure issue or something else that might be a bit of a scare while he's undergoing a procedure. So get that power of prayer going. We also have this Three of Wands. This is about manifesting in the results that he wants. And again, this is the power of prayer. This is throwing it out into the universe. And this is someone doing candle magic. They know what they want. They're throwing it out to the universe to have it come back. So I would say, again, power of prayer right here for you to manifest a type of outcome that it's positive, because there's going to be something that goes on while he's undergoing a procedure. But I don't see death. I don't see anything like that, but I just feel that there might be a touch and go moment, or there might be something that comes in that's a little scary. So thank you for your question. Okay, that was for Linda. The next one is from Ian in New York, and then I'm going to start answering the super chat. So Ian writes, "Hi, Alison, love your show. Will I receive my transfer at work? Thanks, Ian from New York." All right, Ian from New York, let's go ahead and ask that. And thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, I received my transfer at work. All right, here we go. Yes, first card out, Sun card, the most positive card. Oh my God. And then the Ace of Wands and the Tower. Well, okay, so we've got the Sun card, we've got the Ace of Wands, but there's also a Tower moment. So this is the most positive card in the deck. This is you literally walking through this next portal, this next stage of your life. You're absolutely getting the transfer. And I think that this is about you really manifesting it in. You're gonna have a lot of success with this transfer, with this new job that's coming in. I can't believe this card. I love it. It's really vibing high. This is really gonna be a healthy move for you, by the way. This card is telling me that this is something that's going to be uplifting. Maybe it's not as stressful. Maybe you hated your other job, but you're going to love this one. It's that kind of energy that this is a healthy move for you mentally and physically. So I think if there's like less stress, or if there's stress, it's in something that you're enjoying. So you don't mind that kind of stress versus something that was maybe drudgery. But this is just telling me that everything is lining up for you. With this Ace of Wands, when you say, will you receive your job transfer? When I pull an ace, it's a yes. So you will absolutely get it. And this is a passionate new beginning. So yes, an ace is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. So you will absolutely get the job transfer. And what I love about this, it's out with the old, in with the new. So maybe it's something that you won't even have anything to do with the other area in your company if you get that job transfer. Or let's say, because I don't know the details, let's say you're going to another city or state. So you're not really looking behind you. It really is this beautiful new beginning coming in. It could lead to a Tower moment. So this is telling me that this is literally the universe stepping in and releasing what no longer serves you. So that could be part of the job transfer. Maybe it's going to be even bigger than you think. This job transfer causes you to shake off emotional baggage, physical baggage, people, places, things, and ideas. Maybe it's old versions of you that's releasing. The Tower does not always have to be bad, by the way. I personally welcome it. If something is not working for me, and if I can't see it, or if I'm stubborn and I want to hold on to something, even though it's not meant for me, oh my God, I want the Tower to come in and release it. That way I'm not wasting my life. Remember, we've only got one life. Make the most of it. You seize that day. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is it, right? So you make the most of it. You will absolutely get that, Ian from New York. Thank you for your question. All right, very cool. All right, so now I'm going to come back over to the super chats. All right, I have to scroll, so bear with me for a minute. Okay, that's Ava. Let me go back. Thank you, Ken, for everything, because I can't see the chat when I'm doing this. Hi, Louise. Hi, Shiria. Okay, new beginnings. Okay, here we go. The Scorpio invited me to his daughter's performance. Not sure if he really wants me there. General energy check-in, please, if I go. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. So Scorpios, I've got placements in it. They're mysterious. There you go. All right. They have that element. All right, so let's see what the energy is like if you go. You're saying mysterious. Look, the High Priestess shows up. I love it. High Priestess. We've got the Four of Swords. And we've got the Page of Swords. All right. So High Priestess, Four of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So if you go, the energy check-in is going to be, you know what? You stay in this position of neutrality. If you want to be with this guy, I would go. This is you being in this position of neutrality between the light, the dark. You're not letting anything faze you. You're there. You're enjoying it. It's your beautiful presence. And that's something that's coming in. I feel like this is you really having... You're like wide open, right? So this is you having this total receptive to the universe. So whatever is coming in, you're going to be receiving it. I feel like you have unlimited potential by you going there. And if you want a relationship with this guy, it's going to really prove a lot. Does he want you there or not? The fact that you're showing up is going to speak volumes. And it's not you being overly emotional, under emotional. You have this beautiful position of neutrality. You're walking in between both worlds. and you're really able to figure out what it is that you want. You're able to see him for what it is and the performance, and you are really able to gain a lot of information and using your intuition. You're going to feel a lot of different things while you're there. You're going to feel things from him, from the whole situation, and from his daughter. This is, I think that this is going to be pretty magical, actually, if you go. Whether he sees it or not, this is on you, what you're going to feel, the general energy. Then we've got the Four of Swords and the Page of Swords. This is you really taking a time out to rest and recover. So this is telling me just go there and relax. You're not there to stress out. This is just something that you're doing, that you're relaxing, that you're enjoying. And it's more of an intellectual enjoyment. So again, I want to show you something that's coming up here. So you see, this is winter, but you've got this time of respite, taking a time out when it's in the green. Well, here we've got something where you've got the dark and the light. So she's standing in between the two worlds. So here it's kind of like you're in between the two worlds. So if someone might be freezing you out, you're loving it. You're okay. You are literally in this position of neutrality. So it's kind of like you're taking the high road while you're there, even if, you know, I think he's testing you is what's coming in. So it's like you kind of taking the high road and just showing up in that position of neutrality and not letting anything phase you. Because we've got this Page of Swords. Now you're taking everything in. You're looking at it. You're asking yourself, not him. You're asking yourself questions while you're there. And you're getting the answers that it is that you're looking for, and you're tapped into your intuition. So you're using your intellect and your intuition while you're there. I want to point out, there's no cups energy here. There's no love or emotions. You're in this position of neutrality while you're there. So it's about you being disciplined and taking it in if you go. And I think that it's going to be very impressive to him if you're in that position. I think it's very interesting, but this is also you gaining that information. You're answering your own questions by doing this. Do you want to be with this person? What is his behavior like? Is he breadcrumbing you? Is he really doing this because he wants you to be there? You're going to be able to answer your own question. I think by you showing up that this is something that you're really going to gain a lot of information from and a lot of insight. And this will help you make a decision also in this relationship in general. Wow. Oh my God, you have to let us know. Thank you so much, New Beginnings 1111. I love it. And let me see. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next one. This is from Jay Philly. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I don't know if you know that it's a $10 minimum. So I don't know if there's something here. Here we go. Vern. This is it. Hi, Alison. Happy 1st of May. It is Happy May Day. I would like to know, how is my birthday going to be? Okay, well, happy birthday. Let's find out. All right. How is your birthday going to be? Let's find out. And then I'll have to scroll down and look for everybody's answers. All right, here we go. How is your birthday going to be? We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups and the Lover's card. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, 8 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups and the Lover's card. So this is telling me that you have a lot of gifts, blessings, and omens coming in. These are important messages when they show up. The owls are just, you know, that means that they're very important. So for me, this is saying that you have a lot coming in. So take a look at it. This is traditionally 8 wands, 8 javelins coming in at one target. And they come in fast, right? It's that trajectory, and they're coming in. So these are coming in on target. It's a very fast moving energy. So I think you're going to get a lot of messages, a lot of people contacting you. These could even be businesses contacting you. This could be through, you know, in person. This could be text message, emails, letters. It could just be in a lot of different ways. It could even be spiritual. You could even be getting divine downloads, messages from your ancestors. It doesn't have to be just this realm, right? It could be coming in other ways. That's a lot of messages are coming in for you. Then we also have the 9 of Cups. So this is the wishing card. This is telling me whatever it is that you've been manifesting, it's now time that it's going to start coming into fruition. Because when you manifest, we've got the 3, 6, and the 9. Here's the 9, and this is literally the wishing well. So for me, this is saying that you've been manifesting something in, and you're getting a lot of satisfaction out of it, and you're loving it. The next cup is the next card is the 10. That's happy, joyful family. You're right there to making something happen and coming into fulfillment. Now we're talking about your birthday. This is telling me that you've got a lot of birthday wishes that are coming in, right? Things that you're working on. So it's going to be a really positive birthday for you. And then we have the Lovers card. This is telling me that, you know, whether you're looking for a relationship or career, that something basically being divinely blessed by God is coming in for you around your birthday time. So this could be, and remember, time is hard in the tarot. So we're looking at like a general energy, right? So maybe your birthday is on one day and something's coming in a couple days later or a couple days before. It's that kind of energy. It's a flow. So this is telling me that if it's a relationship, whether it's platonic, romantic, a pet, it's something that is definitely meant for you because it's the Lovers card, that you have a lot of choices coming in, and that this is something that is going to be part of those choices of what it is that you're looking to do. If it's a career, it's something that's really divinely lining up for you. So something that's near and dear to your heart, something you're really passionate about that means a lot to you. That's what the Lovers card is bringing in. And again, if it is a romantic relationship, let's say you're already in one, maybe it's a doubling down. Maybe there's more communication and you get more depth in the relationship. It's that kind of strengthening. Maybe it is a soulmate, maybe. And you know, we have soulmates at different stages of our lives if you don't stay with the same person and continue to grow. You know, don't feel like, oh, this person was a soulmate, I'll never find someone. That's not true. You definitely have it at one stage, and if you part ways and you outgrow each other for whatever reason, or someone passes away, then there's somebody else that's coming. You're at a different vibration, you're at a different stage in your life. That definitely shows up. And if that's the case, you have the potential of meeting someone coming in around your birthday. So I just feel that things are really lining up for you as always. We've got all these gifts and blessings and omens coming in. You're manifesting something in with that wishing well, and the birthday wish, blow out your candle. I mean, I love it. And then we've got the Lovers card. That's what's coming in for you. Oh my God, I love it, Vern. Congratulations. I love it. Okay. I'm just going to scroll a little bit. Yeah, Linda is a rock star. She's very cool. I have to catch up. Okay, so I'm going to do this next one. This is from... Did I miss somebody? I don't know. So, okay, this is from... Okay, so I think this is from Crystal. Sorry, YouTube is just screwed up. They're doing it like this, your name. It's not a cross. So if I don't see it correctly, I'm sorry. I'm feeling incredibly lost at this time and are seeking clarity, guidance, advice at this time. Okay, let's see what the universe wants to tell you right now. This is going to be for Crystal. Thank you for your question. Okay, let's go ahead and get that. Okay, what does Crystal need to know today? Oh, Crystal, you got the best card. This is the King of Pentacles. If you've been following me for a while, you know this is like winning the lottery. That's why I'll titled some of the videos that. This is the King of Pentacles. This is the Hermit, because that's the Hermit in this deck, and all 4 aces. This is like winning the lottery. So let me explain as I go, and I can pull 2 more cards for you. We have the 8 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Okay, I'll show you the cards. So we have the King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces. We have the 8 of Swords, and we have the Queen of Cups. So what this is telling me is that you need to start striving for your idealized life. What is it that you really want in this life? Look at your resources of what you have and double down on it so that you can go ahead and achieve that. Really look for what it is that you're trying to bring in. This is the Hermit. So this is that's Virgo energy. It's going within to find those answers. So maybe you need to spend some alone time, and that could just be walking in the shower. It could be taking a bath. It could just be, hanging out on your couch, just sitting there thinking about something, or on the beach, whatever it is. It's about you spending some time to go within for answers, maybe looking at patterns, what's working, what's not working. But this is you also looking at your own resources. So maybe know your worth and value, and do the whole exercise where you put it down on a piece of notebook paper. Look at your worth and value. Look at your resources, what you can do for what it is if you're lost in, because I'm not sure what area you're lost in. But this is about you really going within for answers. And then all 4 aces. So the aces are going to be the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So we're looking at that Ace of Swords. This is about you having that clarity right there. Aces are new beginnings and gifts and blessings from the universe. That's having a triumphant breakthrough and clarity. So something is coming your way where you're going to have that insight into something, right? And it's going to feel like a victory moment for you when you're able to see through that. Then we have the Ace of Cups. That is the Ace of Love. That's your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source. So you'll always see me do this, that mind, body, soul, to be in that flow. Because when you're in that flow and you're open, that's when the universe opens up to you and a lot of positive things come in for you. Whether you're looking for knowledge, whether you're looking for love, whatever it is that you're looking for in your life to get that kind of structure and insight. When you're in that flow, in love, be in that loving vibration, be in a higher frequency, you'll start to see things clearly. When you're in fear mode, you won't really see things clearly because you're in a lower vibration and you have a narrow aperture. And so you're going to be food, shelter, water. I get up and go to work and I'm in the same routine every day. And that's just not getting you anywhere. You're trapped. When you start thinking like that, open up. Really open up and open up your heart, and you'll start to be able to see more clearly. Better things are going to be attracted to you. You become a magnet. So really open that heart if you can. Then we have the, and I think I got called to say something else. Maybe also open up that channel for your connection to source. Doesn't mean religion. It's just a source, the one source, right? Open that channel up and see how beautiful the world is, and look at your own internal beauty inside yourself and connect that beauty with the one source, and you'll see how wonderful the world is, and more things will be magnetic coming to you. Then we have the Ace of Wands. That is literally a passionate new beginning, out with the old, in with the new. So it's maybe finding something that stirs you, something that you can be passionate about, that is something, whether it's a hobby, a person, place, or thing, an idea. Maybe it's just going for a walk. Just do that. If you have got a dog, be passionate about that. Getting out, fresh air, the beauty of the sun hitting your skin, or if you like to walk at night, the beauty of the peace, the quiet, the silence, and the stars and the moon. Whatever that is, find something that has that beauty in the world and watch how everything starts to open up. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Now, I know we do live in the 3D, you have to pay bills and stuff like that, but it's to override that at times, and that will help give you the sustenance to get through this. Then we have, so look for that passionate new beginning. Then we have the final ace, the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. And that is literally a golden opportunity. That is about you having something being presented to you in the 3D. When you are in that frequency of love, that vibration, like I said, you become a magnet, then that golden opportunity presents itself to you. So this could be in a relationship, whether it's going to be platonic, romantic, a pet, coworkers. This could be in travel. This can be in housing, location. This can be in finances, your health, retirement. This can be in any area of the 3D, and usually it's more than one opportunity that presents itself to you. That is what's coming in off that first card. That's why you'll hear me say, this is like winning the lottery. I know some people respond and they're like, oh, I thought I was going to hit, like I'm going to give out the numbers. That's the dumbest thing ever. So anyways, that's just my opinion. This is more important than those stupid lottery numbers. It's about you and where you're going in your life and getting that insight. Then the second card is the Eight of Swords. Swords are thoughts, words, they're ideas. This is you over processing in your head. You're overthinking some things right now, and that is it's creating a type of blockage. So this is you needing to relax a little bit, because this card says you've got everything right there and tap into your resources. This card is saying you're over processing, and see how she can't see? Her eyes are covered. If you're looking for clarity, you need to tap into this flow and not panic, not over process, not gaslight yourself, not feel like you're stuck and trapped and maybe there's no way out or only one way out and you don't like that way. There's always other options, but right now you can't see it. So I would take a look at your thoughts right now, rein it in. Again, try and raise that frequency and get that up. That way you're able to move forward and maneuver through this, because the last card is the Queen of Cups. This is about you looking below the surface and really tapping into your emotions. So this is about you going within. This is that self-love, self-care, and really nourish yourself and treat yourself beautifully, because I feel it's a beautiful energy. Treat yourself like you're beautiful inside and outside, because I think that this type of self-care and self-love really is something that will help guide you and help get you to where it is that you're going. This is also a way where you're able to open up your heart to the rest of the world, right? But you need to love yourself first and really nourish and cherish yourself. And then that allows you to then be more loving and giving to other people. Not saying you're not already, but you really need to focus on yourself. And I also feel that it's about you getting in touch with your intuition. So maybe there's something that you can work on to trust your inner knowing, to trust your sacred self right now. And that will really help with the guidance that you're looking for. That's what the universe wants to tell you, Crystal. Wow, that was a lot. You'll have to let us know. Thank you for your question. Okay. So I don't know. I'm just going to scroll really quick. Hi, John. Nice to see you. Ken, thank you so much. Hi, Ankita. You do too. Okay. Let's see. I'm just scrolling really quick. You always go without showing much. New beginnings. I love it. Well, I'd say it must be working because the universe is confirming it. Happy birthday, Vern, in a few days. No, I don't offer free readings. That's a different channel. And so this next one is from April, and then I need to get back over to the ones that the people that submitted. I would like to know if I'm on the right path. I feel lost. I really want to get out of this old cycle. Okay, let's take a look at that for you, April. All right. Here we go. All right, this is for April. We have the death card. Don't be afraid of the death card, April. It doesn't mean literal death, okay? It can, but it doesn't on this one. Five of Wands. Sorry, I would say spells because that's this deck. And then the Two of Pentacles. So I just want to show you, this is actually a really good card, April. The death card, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So this is telling me that you have a lot of release that you need to do. So this is releasing what no longer serves you. This death card represents change and transformation. So if you're feeling stagnant right now, the thing with the death card is you need to realize what needs to be released. Whereas the Tower is the universe stepping in and releasing what no longer serves you. So this tells me you know what's not working for you right now, but you need to do the work to release what no longer serves you. And that could be people, places, things, and ideas. You know what your old cycles are. you need to start releasing them. Now, this is a major arcana, so this can be a slower movement, but you need to start making the first moves. So for example, let's just say you're in a relationship and it's not working out. You know what you need to do, right? You need to end it, have a conversation, or just walk away if it can't be repaired, if that's not the direction you want to go in. If it's a friendship and you're no longer resonating with that person, you pull away. Doesn't mean they're a bad person or you're a bad person. They're just no longer resonating with you. And, people come and go in and out of our lives at different times. Maybe someone is meant to be there for 3 months, someone your whole life. I have friends from kindergarten, and I'm about to be 59. And I have other people that come in for a month or two and then they leave for whatever reason. This life can be transitory. There's different people that are in different areas of your life. If it's friends that you're not resonating with, then you need to know to pull back, to not continue with that old cycle. If we're talking about career and work, then if something's not working, you need to put your big girl pants on and then go figure out what it is that you want to do. And that's not a cut. I'm saying with this death card, this is about you taking the responsibility to release what's not serving you. Maybe it's even emotional baggage. Maybe you're carrying emotional baggage from maybe getting fired from a job, or your family, or maybe it was a breakup in a relationship, and it can be something like that. Flush it. Just get rid of it. One day you wake up and you go, you know what? I am so tired of feeling this shit. I am going to release it. Today is the day. And when you make that mental move in your head, that's when the shift starts, and you slowly start to peel those layers off of you, and you'll see the transformation come in. I think one of the things that I always teach is that you want to do a gratitude journal, and this will help you. Every morning, wake up and write down 5 things that you're grateful for. And every day it has to be 5 different things. It can't be what you wrote the day before. So by the end of the week, you have 35 items that you're grateful for. You will then see, as simple as a week, that change and transformation in yourself, and that will help you start to release things that are not serving you. Because if you're grateful for, let's say, a friend, or maybe you're not, and maybe that is the eye-opener that, that person needs to be released from my life, or that idea is no longer resonating with me, and I need to release that and replace it with something bigger, better, and more beautiful. Right? So if you're releasing toxicity from your life, something negative, you replace it with love. You definitely want to fill that void with love. So let's say you release some ideas, people, places, things, whatever it is. Go buy yourself flowers. Go get a massage. Replace it with something that is very loving and nurturing to you. Because you're raising your frequency and you want to keep it there. You don't want to release negativity and then replace it with negativity. That's not going to get you anywhere. You want to replace it with something that's high vibing, something that really is a treat. And when you do that gratitude journal, take a look, right? And you don't have to show it to anybody. It's something that's personal for you, but it will also be very eye-opening on what it is that you're grateful for. And look at how many beautiful things you have in your life. And if you have a hard time coming up with that many things to be grateful for, that's also going to give you some insight into what is going on in your life right now. And then you can see some changes that need to take place. But this is about you taking the responsibility. And this is also a reminder that time is finite, April. So it's about not procrastinating, realizing, like what you heard me say before, this is it. This is not a dress rehearsal. You have one life and you need to make the most of it and seize the moment, seize the day, strive for the idealized life that you are looking to create for yourself. You can always see a way out of anything, even if it takes quite a time to get there. This is a slower moving card because these changes are big and sweeping, and you have to start somewhere, and then you have that shift. That's the first card coming for you. Oops. Then we have the 5 of Wands. There might be some drama along the way, and that's okay. Life is good and bad, ups and downs, right? It's like this whole big thing, but at the end of the day, it's the choices that we make. This is telling me that there might be a little drama as you're making these changes. And again, that is okay. There might even be a little competition as you're making these changes. And that is okay too. It's just to be aware that this is something that might be coming and to just keep going, keep your eye on the prize and the direction it is that you want to go in. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. This is about you being grounded, stable, and secure. This is about you balancing all the responsibilities in your life right now. So this could be working hard, playing hard, work and family, education and work. You know, whatever it is for you, maybe it's your health and work. Whatever it is, it's about you balancing a lot of things right now. For me, this bridge represents the subconscious also. And this is telling me that there might be a type of self-sabotage that's going on, or somebody in your life that is trying to sabotage you and not see you succeed. Maybe somebody wants to keep you in a lower frequency because misery loves company. So maybe someone doesn't want to see success because then they have to look at themselves also. And a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to strive, right? So this is about you looking at, is there something there that is sabotaging you? Is it the fear of success, fear of failure? Is it a self-concept? But take a look at that, because this is about you absolutely being grounded, stable, secure, and if you can, have some fun, right? Because traditionally that's the the juggler, and it's about you having a good time in this life, not being miserable, raising that vibration up also. That's what the universe wants to tell you, April. Thank you so much for your question. Okay, so what we are going to do is I am going to, let's see. I'm just going to say, I'm just scrolling, guys. Hi, Joel. Nice to see you. Hi, Zuzik. I hope I'm saying your name right. All right, here we go. All right, Lady Lunastar, you are going to be next after I come back, because people have submitted questions in advance and I need to start answering them too. I can't do just the super chat, so hang in there. You will be next on the super chats. All right. So the next question is going to be from Jesse, and Jesse writes, "Hi, Alison. Alison, love your show. Was going to ask if I could buzz the tower." I have no idea what that is. Maybe next time. I'm navigating new waters at work. Boss is great, but his ask takes time. Should I and how can I best push back? I need to relate that I can either do it or do it right. Thank you, Jesse. Okay. So let me get it clear in my head to ask a question like that. I need these questions to be direct, just so you know, like ask me something straight out. Okay, so I don't mind the backstory, but I need a direct question. Should I and how can I best push back? Okay. All right. Here we go. This is for Jesse. We've got the Eight of Wands, oh my God, how bizarre, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Cups. I say that because this is similar to the other question someone said about work. I mean, yeah, I think it was about work. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So this is saying, how should you ask that? Well, this is telling me that you've got some gifts, blessings, and omens coming in, and a lot of important messages. So I would absolutely have a discussion with him, and I would be like really open and honest about it, because I think he needs to hear it. This is having a passionate new beginning. This is out with the old, in with the new. I think I would have that conversation going, you know, I would just say it flat out. That's what this card is telling me. That ace is just saying, you know what, just say it, you know, and say it in a positive, upbeat way. That's the reality. And I think he knows it too. And he needs to hear it, but this is you saying it from your heart. I would visualize it before you go into that situation. So, you know, like an athlete, you visualize winning and success and doing it, right? This is what's coming in for you. You have to visualize how you want this outcome to be. Blueprint it, visualize it, use whatever word you want. And this is going to allow you to then see it. So maybe think up different scenarios. If I say this, what would his reaction be and what would my response be? That way you have it planned in advance so that if he comes at you from any different angle, you have the answer ready for you. I would definitely replay it in your mind, different types of scenarios so that you've got the answer there, so that it's very direct and straightforward, and that it's really coming from your heart. And I think he's going to know that. But this is something that I would be in that high vibration while you're having this conversation with him. Very positive, very professional. And yeah, I would just say it straight out. But I think I really am getting this, that you want to visualize it first. Visualize it how you want it to turn out. And then be in that vibration so that when you have that conversation with him, it's like you've been there before, right? And that's how you want it to proceed. That's what I see. But I see that it really needs to be a direct form of communication. And with that Eight of Wands. Wow, Jesse, thank you for your question. You'll have to let us know. All right. The next question is going to be from Kristen. And Kristen writes, "Hi, Alison. Loved your Taurus video. It really resonated with me." Can't talk today. It really resonated with me. Well, thank you, Kristen. Flattery gets you everywhere. Thank you so much. And she says, "What does the universe want to tell me today?" All right, let's go ahead and answer that. What does the universe want to tell Kristen today? And I'm actually going to switch decks for that. All right. And a happy May Day to everyone watching. Love the today. All right. My ancestors would love this day. Here we go. All right. What does the universe want to tell Kristen today? Four of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the World card. All right. Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the World card. So what this is saying is that it's a good time for you to take a time out. So that's what the universe wants to tell you, to just go within, spend some time with yourself, rest, recover, relax, do what it is that you need to do. Maybe take a staycation at home or an actual vacation, and you'll see that this is a blessing in disguise. I think it's a good time for you to recharge your batteries by really like doing nothing or just going someplace different on a vacation, and that's going to recharge you. We also have this Knight of Pentacles, and every knight is on a mission. And this knight is bringing you an opportunity. He's taking one steady foot in front of the other. Slow and steady wins the race. And this is about you slowing down also. So if you're stressed out right now, if you have a lot going on, I think this is an excellent opportunity for you to look at what's going on and step back a little bit. Take some time for yourself if you can, and really relax, that you will benefit tremendously from it. The last card that's here for you is the World card. This is the 21 in the tarot. So this is a culmination of where you're at in your life right now. It's a transitionary card as you circle back to the Fool. This is saying that you're taking all your life lessons, your knowledge, and your wisdom with you as you walk through this portal into the next chapter of your life. You're enjoying your moment here, but you're about to start a new chapter. So look for that. And I think that's part of what's coming. It's about you having this rest and recovery before this new chapter in your life. This pentacle is going to be coming in for you. Maybe it's going to be really intense, and you have to have this rest and recovery for this next leg, this next chapter in your life. But definitely something is coming in for you. You really benefit from that. I feel like it's almost like a blessing, not necessarily in disguise, but I think it's a blessing for you. Once you take that time out for yourself, you'll realize just how much you actually needed it. That's the energy that's coming through in the cards. Thank you, Kristen. And thank you for the compliment on the Taurus video. I appreciate it. All right, next question. This is going to be from Lynn. And Lynn writes, "When will I hear from the producer? Thanks, Lynn." Okay, so let's go ahead and answer that. When will you hear from the producer? All right. Excuse me. I'm going to switch decks for that. I'm going to go back to this one. All right. Oops. And then I'm going to check PayPal and Venmo and Stripe in just a second. So if you've submitted your question, that way I have not forgotten about you. All right, here we go. This is for Lynn. When will I hear from the producer? We have the Empress, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Empress, Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is telling me living your idealized life. This is the producer is definitely going to be reaching out to you. The producer definitely wants you there. I just feel that it's about loving and nurturing that relationship. I feel that it's a matter of, it's like a two-way communication. It's you living your best life. I think that in a positive manner, he's going to reach out to you. I think you can reach out to him. I don't feel like it has to be a one-way communication. I think that there will be a back and forth. This is about you staying grounded, stable, and secure and not worrying about it. I feel like there's something here that's you're gaslighting yourself maybe, or that you're wondering what is going on. This could be somebody that's running interference, but I feel like it might be you. Again, this is a card that tells me that this is the subconscious, that you might have a fear of success, a fear of failure. It could be something coming in that is just running some interference. And it could be an outside source. It doesn't have to be you. It could be either or maybe it's even both. But I do feel as long as you're just going and you're continuing on and you're doing what it is that you're doing, it's going to happen. This is telling me it's definitely going to happen. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about self-mastery. You're just continuing to do your work and honing your skills in as everything is going on. And you're continuing to have that communication. So I would not continue to like maybe wait for a call. I would reach out, and then if you don't get a response, reach out again, send an email. Do you have the right phone number? Did the number change? I mean, I would like, I would look at different avenues. If going this way didn't work, maybe you call the studio directly or the producer directly, whatever it is, make sure that that is actually a message getting through. But this is you just paying attention to the work and the detail, having that diligence and that work ethic. And I think that, while you're continuing on your path, you're still producing and doing a lot of things, that is going to come full circle, because this card is definitely telling me about your idealized life and that everything is coming to you. And also it's just a reminder to be in that vibration, because that Empress is talking about you being in that loving, open vibration, because the Empress will have abundance and prosperity, and it's easy. That's an easy energy that's coming in. So it's about you remaining open, balanced, grounded, stable, secure, working, because this is saying that these opportunities are coming in the 3D. So yes, he will. When will you hear from him? Timing is hard in the tarot. Those cards did not want to tell me anything about timing. If I had to guess, maybe spring because of this card, but because that's usually... Well, it could even be the fall, actually, because it could be when a harvest is coming in, because that's when the wheat is growing traditionally. But, yeah, I don't know. Timing, like I'm saying, timing is hard. But it's telling me that you're definitely going to be getting a call from him or communication, but it's also to keep that line of communication open. Okay, so there's that. Then I have another one I'm going to answer, and then I'll come back over here, and then I'm going to check. And this is from, hold on. This is from Tara, and she writes, "Hi, Alison. What does my mother-in-law think of me? Thank you, Tara. P.S. Love your show." Thank you, Tara. Flattery gets you everywhere. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and see what your mother-in-law thinks of you. Actually, I am going to use this deck for that. Let's see what your mother-in-law thinks of you. All right, here we go. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. And then the Page of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Nine of Wands. So your mother-in-law thinks that you are a golden opportunity for her son. So congratulations. That is really telling me that she thinks that he got lucky to have you. So that's a positive. I love seeing that. And I think that she thinks about you a lot. She thinks about your relationship with her son. I think that she also thinks about being part of your life And I think that's one of the reasons why she likes you. I think that you're open to also having her participate in your life with her son, that you're not trying to cut that communication off, because a lot of people, they want to dominate their mate and not have that kind of extended family. And I think that she's so appreciative of that. That's what's coming through, that she thinks about you guys all the time. And I think that she's really grateful. She's always asking questions and she's trying to get answers for it. But she is very, very grateful that you are with her son. She also thinks that you're very independent and you're self-reliant, and that you're able to really create a beautiful life for yourself. And that means he's able to create a life for himself, and then you guys come together. So it's a beautiful, healthy relationship, and she is very, very appreciative of this relationship that's going on. This card is just yelling at me. She is very appreciative of that, and she is really grateful that he is with you. Wow. Oh my God, I love to hear that. Congratulations, Tara. That's beautiful. Okay. Then we've got the next one. Actually, let me check PayPal and Venmo. I've got a lot coming in. Let me just double check. Hold on. Let me just a second. And Lady Lunastar, I have not forgotten you. I just want to see what has come in. Okay, what? Slow. Oh, the computer challenge. Now I have to click on the motorcycles. This is the most inopportune time from PayPal. All right. And now again, motorcycles. All right. So while that's populating, I'm going to double check. I just get them all going at the same time to save time. Okay. And let's do stripe. Okay. And all right, so here we go. So I'm going to switch to Venmo. All right, this is from Michelle Tweet. Insight on our Montana move, please. Can I not talk? I swear to God, English is my first language. And I studied literature and philosophy. When I channel, man, sometimes I get tongue-tied. Insight on our Montana move, please. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get that. Let me just, here we go. All right. This is for Michelle. Oh my God, how beautiful. The first card out is the Sun card, the Chariot, and the Devil. Okay, so we have a mixture of energy. The Sun card, the Chariot, and the Devil card. So this is the most positive card in the tarot. For me, this is talking about you are really following your inner child. I feel like this is a move that you're meant to do, that you've really wanted to do, that this makes your heart sing. I feel like this is you walking through this next stage of your life, and this is going to be really, really positive. This is going to be good for your mental and physical health. This is going to be a very successful move. This is going to be really positive, enthusiastic, and that this is really where you're supposed to be right now. The next card is the Chariot. This is victory and success. This is you using your intuition to feel into it. And I think that you've chosen a destination that's right for you at this time. I think that you're just going to love it. That's what this card, it's so simple and clear cut. This is you really loving it. You're going to feel it in your heart, in your intuition. I think you're going to be connected to source. I think you're going to feel it every time you're out walking around. You're really like, I'm going to use this term, and I'm not religious, God's country. I think you're really going to feel that this energy is ever present all around you. And I think it's just going to be a beautiful vibration for you all the time. Doesn't matter the season. We do have the Devil here. It's the Liar in this deck. So there might be some toxic events that happen or toxic people that you run into while you're there, but that's not going to ruin your location. This could be toxic people, places, things, ideas. This could also be you spending some time, because that's Capricorn energy. Maybe it's you really doubling down on some work, but you don't want it to become toxic. You don't want to like overwork, overextend yourself if that's what's coming in. So pace yourself. But this is about you releasing toxicity, that there might be something toxic around there. So there could be something toxic during the move. Maybe you run into people and then you guys like put them aside. This could be a toxic neighbor, but you recognize it for what it is, and it doesn't come in and affect you, but there's some type of element that might be toxic around you. Let me see. It could be someone that is, because this is the liar in this deck, it could be someone that's lying to you about something. So let's say you get up there and let's say you bought the property. Well, maybe someone lied to you about an aspect of it. Maybe someone is lying to you about a neighbor, maybe there's a disgruntled neighbor, whatever it is, there could be an element of that. So just keep your eyes open. And if it's that toxicity, just release it. But at the end of the day, these cards so outweigh anything that you might run into. Anything. This card is the most positive card in the deck, and this is victory and success. And this is actually a card of success also. So that absolutely outweighs it. I think it would be a really good move for you. Wow, and it's going to go well. So thank you for your question, Michelle. All right, let me go back to PayPal. Oops. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to hit you, Lady Luna Star. You are next, and you write, may I please get guidance on my art? Okay, let's take a look at that. All right, get guidance on your art. Here we go. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. All right. We have 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and 4 of Pentacles. So what this is saying is that do it from your heart. You're very creative, use your imagination, and everything is coming from your heart. This is going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. This is that pure love. You're doing your artwork pure love. Whatever it is that you're imagining, this is what you're going to be doing. So she likes to read books. You like to do art. So in this case, she's reading books, and all of these creatures come alive. All of the characters in the book, or it's her own imagination, we don't know, that is using, in addition to the book, creating characters. She's got a fairy, a gnome, a frog chasing a golden ball. These animals are rowing a boat. The owl is reading a book. There's a lot going on here. Everything is interconnected and everything is alive. I love this. This is one of the most beautiful cards in the tarot as far as I'm concerned. That's surrounding your ability to go ahead and do your art, to absolutely do it from your heart and watch. Hold on, let me show you. Watch the door open. You will have a lot of doors open when you do it from your heart. That's real art. Then we've got this 8 of Pentacles, and this is about you doing your practice makes perfect. This is you really working at it. This is self-mastery. This is you mastering your art form and putting yourself out there, spending the time doing something that you love. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles. This is a stubborn, stuck energy. You see their faces? Very different from this card. So this 4 of Pentacles talks about maybe having a blockage, maybe blocking change, blocking good and bad change, right? You're locked up. Traditionally, he's holding the pentacle and is blocking the heart chakra. This is all about doing it from your heart. So if you have a blockage right now, look at that and try and shift out of that energy, because this is where you're missing gifts and blessings from the universe. So if that's your energy right now, you're not going to be able to see this type of creative endeavor, because you've got a blockage. It's going to be really hard. So shift that energy, which you can do, and then that's going to allow you to just slip right into that love, and you're in the flow. You're in the flow of love, and you'll be able to create that beautiful art that's coming from your heart, because you're definitely able to put that work into it. That's what I'm getting. I think with that, yeah, I think there's something about, maybe it's a frustration that, it's not selling, you don't know what to do, whatever that might be that's coming from that. It's to shift that mindset. And you heard me say to somebody earlier to do a gratitude journal. That will help you shift that mindset. So every day, write down 5 things that you're grateful for, and they have to be different every single day. And watch at the end of the week, which is 7 days, that's 35 things that you're grateful for. And watch the shift in your vibration, and it'll allow you to really see where your mind is at and where your heart is at. And if you have a hard time coming up with 35 different things, then look at your life and start making some adjustments, because it should be easy. I have a friend that's been doing this for over 20 years, and she writes different things every day. That's a lot. And you should see the shift in her personality, and she's always happy and upbeat. It can definitely affect your frequency. This is free information, guys. Try it at home. Whether I'm answering your question or not, if you're watching in the audience, try it. You don't have to show it to anybody. You write down, I am grateful for, and you put it down. Person, place, thing, idea. You know, what is it? Your pet? What is it? Put it down, but make it different every day and feel it in your heart. So that's what the universe wants to tell you. Do it from your heart. And keep that vibe high. All right. So I don't know how far we're going on this. Hi, Addie Gaddy. Hi, Diane. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it going. There's so many, I can't read everything in the chat. Just want to let you know. Okay. Try the gratitude journal, Lady Luna Star. See what happens. See if there's somebody you need to connect with. Hi, Sherry. But see if there's some type of connection with that. See what it is that you're doing. It maybe meeting the right people. Hello, Trinidad. I love it. All right, so next question we have, this is going to be from Vinnie, and Vinnie writes, hold on. Yeah, Vinnie writes, will I find a better job this summer? Thank you, Vinnie from Jersey. Vinnie from Jersey, thank you. Oh, and then he says, love your Aries video. Thank you, Vinnie. I appreciate that. Very cool. Like I say, flattery gets you everywhere. Thank you, Vinnie. Will you find a better job this summer? Okay, let's go ahead and see. This is final call for anybody. If anybody wants to ask a question, this is an excellent time to submit it because our time is coming up. And if you don't know what to say, you can just say what I always say every day. What does the universe want to tell me today? Because sometimes people don't know what to say in a question. And we'll do a check-in and see what the universe wants to tell you. All right, so this is it. Final call. All right. And then at the end, I'm going to do a general soul tribe reading for everybody. All right, here we go. Will Vinnie find a better job? Yes, 3 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and the Hierophant. All right, Vinnie, you absolutely will. 3 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the Hierophant. So this is telling me that it's about you keeping your vibration high and being positive. This is about you celebrating with the company of others. So this could be friends, family, coworkers. It's about you networking and really getting it out there. Will you find a better job this summer? Yeah. And you know what? The employer's going to see you being upbeat and positive. That's the person they want to hire. They don't want to hire someone that's bitter and sour, frustrated, or desperate. You don't ever want to have that air of desperateness about you, or you don't smile. You want to go in there high vibing. That's who someone wants, that they want to hire that person. That's who I'd want to hire. I would not want to hire someone that's in a foul mood, someone that hates their job, someone that's bitter. No, thank you. I don't want to be around that person, first of all, and I don't want that person to represent my company. So yeah, this is you vibing high, and this is you absolutely finding a better job. There might be a little drama around that and some competition. So I feel like it's a healthy competition. Maybe there's a lot of people that are qualified for the job, but you know what? Your attitude is going to make all the difference in the world. Your ability to network and to honestly and authentically meet people is what people are going to see, and that's going to give you that edge to go above it. But there's definitely going to be competition and a little drama out there. Nothing you can't handle, and it's nothing major. It just know that, like, let's say you're going for a job, maybe there's going to be 10, 20, 100 people for it, whatever that job is, and there's competition. That's the way it is, because I think you're getting a better job. It's something that's coming in. Then we have the Hierophant. This is about you staying grounded, stable, and secure. This is you having your roots in the ground. I think that this is about you really receiving a lot of information from source. To me, this is telling me that you're really spiritual, that you're getting a lot of divine downloads from your ancestors and from spirit. You're getting a lot of instruction, whether you remember it or not, in your dreams, and that's helping you achieve your goal. I think you're also getting some divine guidance that's maybe directing you even, and not just that you're getting information, but something that's directing you to go into this arena. And I think that you're tapped into your intuition on that. I think it's kind of like having the keys to the universe is what's coming in for you, if that makes sense. And I think that because you're tapped into this high vibing energy, that's allowing you to make a really easy shift into this. Even if there's a lot of competition, it's like, let's say there's 100 people going for the job. They will remember you because of your energy. It might be drudgery to interview a bunch of people. Your vibration and your professionalism, right? Because it is a job, but it's the attitude that's going to give you the cut above. Wow. Vinnie, thank you so much. Vinnie from Jersey. All right. Thank you so much for your question. I love it. By the way, I'm going to be going up into Canada. I'm going to go to Niagara Falls. So I might be I'm going to try and hit New York, New Jersey, and Canada going up that way in the fall. So look for that, Vinnie. I can't wait. I have a lot of people from New Jersey that watch, and New York. All right. So, okay. So this one is from Krishna. And let's see. Aswani, hi. Okay, so this is from Krishna, and he writes, hi, Alison. Is this a good time for me to invest in real estate? I want to buy rental properties. Okay, let's find out. And a disclaimer, this is not financial advice. And just a reminder, final call. Okay. This is for Krishna. Should he buy or invest in real estate for rental properties? Yes. Wow. 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the Magician. Oh my God, you absolutely should. What a win-win-win. 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the Magician. This is you living your idealized life. This is happy, joyful family. That you will absolutely be fulfilled if you do this. I think this is an excellent opportunity for you to do it. And it sounds like by rental properties that you're investing in multiple items. Yes, this is you living your idealized life. Everybody wants the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Right here you have the 10 of Cups. This is you living your idealized life. It's going to make you so happy. You're choosing happiness in this card. Right? That's what people really need to know. You're choosing to be happy. You're not choosing to be miserable. The glass is half full for you. With the 3 of Pentacles, and I want to point this out. Look at this. So this is really being with other people. And the theme with this is that this is you choosing this type of camaraderie, this type of teamwork. This is teamwork makes the dream work, right? So this is maybe you working with other people with this investment property. Maybe you have other investors. Maybe it's family members that help you. Maybe you rehab homes. Whatever it is, this is about you doing it with other people. And I think that you really benefit. And that's quality people. Quality foundation for you to be able to make this dream happen for you. And we have the Magician. The Magician is able to reinvent himself, to create. He's in charge of all the tools in the toolbox. So we're looking at swords, cups, wands, and pentacles, right? And the whole aspect of everything. This tells me that you can absolutely create the life that is that you're looking for, that you're tapped in. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, and you have a lot of resources. And it doesn't necessarily need to be financial. And you're able to tap into that to create it. Maybe it's you buying a I don't know, a derelict home, and you're able to rehab it. That's a resource. You have the skills to do it. You know people, you know where to get supplies at, a certain rate. Whatever it is, it's you really being tapped into it. The resources. Maybe you know someone that does all the research to find out where these good opportunities are, and you reward them, right? You treat people well that help you. And this is something that's coming through, because you're definitely not doing it alone. You have help, but you are a master manifester. Wow, Krishna, that is absolutely there for you. Again, that's not financial advice, but that is like a green flag. You have a green light to go and do this. Awesome. Congratulations. That's what the universe wants to tell you. All right, the next one is from Kora from Texas, and she writes, "Hi, Alison. I'm taking a vacation to Italy in July. Will I meet someone special? Thanks, Kora from Texas. Love your show and Capricorn video." Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm telling you, flattery gets you everywhere. Thank you, Kora, in Texas. All right, so you're taking a vacation in Italy in July. Will you meet someone special? Let's find out. Actually, I'm going to get my love deck for that. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh my God, yes. The Star card, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. So the Star card, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So this is a card that talks about hope, faith, healing, and renewal. This comes after a Tower moment. So maybe you just recently got divorced, you broke up with someone, or someone around you, maybe there was a death in the family. This is talking about this trip is going to bring you a lot of healing. And I really feel that it's not just healing, that you are going to meet somebody, and maybe that person helps heal you. Maybe they bring love into your life and you haven't had that for a while. And it's a positive type of love because it's bringing you healing. Maybe it's something special where it's not just that you're meeting someone, but it's also Italy is so beautiful and magical, right? Maybe you're on the Amalfi Coast. Maybe you're in Calabria. I mean, wherever you're at, I think that it's also the environment, right? It's so beautiful. We also have the Seven of Swords. This is about you being very strategic and looking at the person that you're going to meet, because you're definitely going to meet someone. I think you're going to meet several people. Look at the kind of person that is grounded, because this is the card of strategy, and he's also running away. So look for someone that is more grounded, stable, secure, not someone that, I'm going to say the word, that's maybe a gigolo, someone that likes to go and womanize, and someone that might just be a player, right? So you're being strategic, and you're looking for someone that is really grounded, someone that's very lovely, because that's who's coming in for you. But it is Italy, and, just be aware. I'm just going to say, I haven't been there for a long time, but just be aware. That's what I remember of it too. So, yeah, I could tell you some stories, but I can't say it on YouTube. Anyways, and I mean in a good way. It's just experiences I had. It has nothing to do with relationship, just observing behavior that went on there. I love Italy tremendously. But that being said, be strategic about it and make sure that you're not getting someone that is going to run away, right? Someone that's there 1 minute, out the next, unless you're looking for a one-night stand or something. Then we have this Ace of Swords. This is a literal gift and blessing from the universe. This is a triumphant breakthrough and clarity. I think you're going to have victory and success in meeting someone special. But this is about you having a breakthrough and clarity. And like I said, it's about you being really strategic, being really smart about it. Yeah, I just think it's about you really need to be smart about who it is that you choose to engage with, because this is telling me that when you choose correctly, when you use your discernment, you absolutely have success. Because will you meet someone? Am I pull an ace? This is a yes. That's how it works. And they're going to bring you healing, but choose correctly. Okay? That's what that's saying. All right, Kora, thank you so much for your question. All right, let's see. Do I have another one? Let me just double check. I got to scroll. I do. I've got two more. So I just want to take a minute to remind you, if you're enjoying the show today, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment. Leave a comment after the video post if you can, because it helps with the algorithm for YouTube. That's how it works. And you can always hit the notification bell on any lives going forward if you'd like to see me. And you can also visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. You can also book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation where I use my psychic work, and you can go to the Learning Center, which is one of the tabs on there, and you can see my 16-week manifestation masterclass coming out June 1st. Sign up will be this week. Web Designer is doing it as we speak, and then it's going to launch. I was hoping not to launch it today at this moment so I could announce it, but between her schedule and my schedule, it's going to be in a couple of days. So look for that. I'm so excited and proud of that class. If you don't know, I am a master manifester. I had my first business at 13 and a half. I'm about to be 59. I have been doing this for a long time. If that's something you're interested in, whether you want to manifest in an experience in life, a person, place, thing, your business, finances, definitely sign up for this course. Space is limited. I'm super excited. It is 16 weeks. It is a commitment, and we meet live once a week. I'm holding you accountable. I want to see you do the shift. It's easy, but you need to do these exercises and feel that shift, and then everything just comes to you, and it's lovely. I mean, we can all be master manifestors, but you need to have that skill set. Then I also do private lessons. I do tarot, raising your vibration, and manifestation one-on-one, if that's something you're interested in. But that, there's a lot there, just want to say. Then I also have a section called Alison's Picks on my website. That's my affiliate links. Skin Like Butter, where she's got all these different specials if you go through the affiliate. And Rogers Hood Apothecary. That's where I have the Parasite Cleanse, Mold Cleanse, the Fulvic Soak, and the Lymphatic Kit that comes out May 15th. Great stuff. I'm doing her Parasite Cleanse now. I did 30 days, 7 days off, 30 days. I started the second one on Easter, and I'm doing that for 30 days until I go to New Zealand and Australia. Super excited. Check it out. If that's something you're interested in, definitely place your order through the affiliate link. You'll get the deal of the day, whatever she's got going. And you want to plan that in advance because it takes a couple of weeks to get the kit. It is a little slower. Everything is made in batches. It's really a fantastic product, but you want to plan it in advance. Watch the video I did with the founder, Kim Rogers, to get more information, and that'll give you some insight into how to plan to take your cleanse. All right, and if you don't know, I also have a membership now, excuse me, on my YouTube channel. So if that's something you're interested in, it's brand new. YouTube kept emailing me to get a membership on there, so I decided to go ahead and try it out. So if you'd like to support the channel, that's another way of doing it. All right, so now back to the question. So this one is from Miguel, and so this time is great, not just for the United States where I'm located, but also Europe. Europe has been submitting a lot of questions. This is from Miguel in Madrid. Hi, Alison. Love your show and the new time. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Miguel from Madrid. All right, Miguel from Madrid. Thank you. I love it. I love it. I love to know where you guys are from. I'm going there. I cannot wait. All right, what does the universe want to tell Miguel from Madrid today? Oh, we got the Justice card. We've got the Five of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And I just want to say, Miguel, thank you. With all that power outage, I don't know if it's still out. You're on the internet. Thank you. That means a lot. We've got the Justice card, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. The Strife card has come up a lot today for people. So we've got the Justice card. This is about you really standing in your truth. I think this is the scales balancing. You're knowing cause and effect, right from wrong. This is allowing you to do something in your life right now that is in total alignment with who you are. So whether this is going to be a relationship, business, finances, travel, your health, whatever it is, or even retirement, whatever it is, it's something I feel that's very well deserved for you, that's lining up for you. It's allowing you to stand in your truth with that sword of truth. Now, this sword can cut both ways. But this is telling me, I think it's a positive, the direction that you're going in. And this is allowing you to bring that beautiful feeling of balance back in your life. I think that you've had a lot of strife and drama around you. And I think, though, that this is telling me that you're moving away from that. This is just saying that I feel that, I almost feel like this is family that's causing a lot of drama and strife in your life. And you're definitely moving away from it. And that's allowing you to feel healthy and balanced again. Yeah, the vibration is family. So whether it's immediate family or extended family or in-laws, whatever it is, I do feel like it's family. Then we have this Queen of Cups, and she's talking about you being very loving, open-hearted, very nurturing to yourself, in addition to the people around you. So that could be your friends and your family. Even though there's drama, you're taking the high road. I think that you're stepping away from it, that you're not letting it get to you and you don't want to be around it. It's not that you're just looking the other way. I think it's that you're stepping away because you don't want drama, right? I think things that are really very positive that are coming into your life. And this is really allowing you to follow your heart. And whatever it is that you're looking at, it's something that is in total alignment with you. So again, this could be relationships, platonic, romantic, pets, coworkers. This could be work, career. This could be your finances, your health. It's all of those areas, but it's you getting in touch with your heart, your emotions, your intuition, and your connection to source. Because this is you really being tapped into what it is that you want. And it's tapped in a loving way. Now, the queens have an inward focus, whereas the kings have an outward focus. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is what the cards represent. So for this card with this queen, it's about you looking within with your love. You are tapped into your intuition, your emotions to really be able to make some decisions, Miguel. And this is really telling me that you're being guided by your heart. So I think that, and in a good way, by the way, because she doesn't leave her mind, in the other room. She definitely uses her mind and her intuition. But I think that there's something, though, that you're meant to do that's deep in your heart. And that is what's guiding you. And that's what the universe wants to tell you today. You are absolutely on the right track because you're standing in your truth. You're not walking on eggshells. You're not doing what somebody else wants you to do. You're really able to follow your heart and to make something come into fruition. That's what the Justice card is telling me. So thank you, Miguel. You'll have to let us know more about that. All right. This is the last question, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the Soul Tribe reading. I did not see a super chat come in, so I think that we are okay. All right. So this is from Paris. Hello from Paris. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thank you, Lauren. Love your lives in the new time. Thank you. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate it. Okay, so this is for Lauren from Paris. What does the universe want to tell her today? Okay. And then I'm going to do the Soul Tribe reading. Here we go. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. All right, Lauren. 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. Lauren, you have a lot of choices, but I don't feel like you have clarity on what to choose. And that's okay. So when you have all these choices and all these options present, that's always a good thing. But just take your time, take a deep breath, and wait for clarity. Because the last thing you want to do is just make an impulsive decision and then it be a tragic error or a mistake. So always wait for clarity if you can. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes we just go for it. But if you can, wait for clarity to see what is resonating with you, what is the right decision for you, because I feel like you're on a mission. This is the 9 of Cups, and both of these are cups. So cups are going to be love, your emotions, your intuition, and your connection to source. This is about you striving for what it is that you want in your idealized life. This is what it is that you're wishing for. For me, this is the manifestation card, the 3s, the 6, and the 9s. It's about manifesting what it is that you want. This is telling me that you're looking for something, that you are on a mission. You really want to go ahead and, I just saw something come in, sorry. That you really want to go ahead and see what it is that you want, what it is that you're looking for. Use your discernment to choose what it is instead of using your emotions to make that choice. I think that you need to use both. I think if you go by just your emotions on this particular item, that this is going to allow you to not have clarity. You need to have the intellectual clarity to go with it. And with this 8 of Swords, I'm getting that you don't have that intellectual clarity right now. So the universe, I would say, says just wait for clarity, because this is telling me that you have a self-imposed restriction, that you feel very trapped, very stuck, that you can't see. She's blindfolded. I don't feel that you can see something right now, even though you have a lot of options, a lot of choices. And so that just tells me wait for clarity. And then that will help give you the guidance. So you're just kind of waiting. You're milling around. You want something that's going to be so emotionally satisfying to you, something that really makes your heart sing, but you can't quite see it yet. So just wait for that clarity, because some of these choices are good and some of them are very bad. And you just want to wait for that clarity so that you don't have to have that heartache. You make some of these bad choices, they're going to break your heart. It'll be a lesson that you learn in life, but if you can avoid it, avoid it. Wow, that's what's coming in for you, Lauren. Thank you so much for your question. Lauren from Paris, I love it. And welcome to the show. I love it. All right, I'm glad we're doing this morning show. I think I'm going to do another one because people really seem to like the morning. Okay, so I have another one. Hold on. Okay, so another one came in. This one is from Tyler, and he writes, "Hi, Alison. Will I find love in the next few months? Thanks, Tyler from Texas, another Texan. I love it. Thank you for your question, Tyler. Let's go ahead and find out. Will I find love in the next few months?" And again, it was final call. I'm going to check again. And then after that, it's the Soul Tribe reading. My voice is about to give out. All right, here we go. So this is for Tyler from Texas. Will you find love in the next few months? Yes. Oh my God. First card out, an Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. Wow. I mean, this might even be marriage material. The Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. I want to point out these are not cups. So it's not love. But I think it's going to be, I just want to say, I think it's going to be deeper than love, even though I think love is really important and deep. This is telling me that a golden opportunity is going to present. So when I ask a yes or no question, I pull an ace, that's an absolute yes. You will absolutely be meeting someone in the 3D. This is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. So this could be a new relationship, a new type of person maybe that you're not used to dating. Maybe you're dating outside your comfort zone on some arena. But I definitely feel like you're meeting someone that's coming in. We also have the 3 of Pentacles. This is quality relationships, quality foundations, quality people. So that's why I said you might be meeting marriage material. This could be the card of marriage. It's about having these strong foundations, working together as a team. So I feel like, you know, you're going to have like, maybe it starts off as a friendship, this type of camaraderie. Excuse me. Let me just, oh, speaking about parasite cleanse, that's what I need to take it right now. See how easy it is? You just put the drops in, add water. All right. And it actually tastes good, at least to me. So, all right. Sorry about that. I have to do it on a certain time frame. So, that 3 of Pentacles is really telling me that maybe it's going to be companionship. I don't know how old you are, but a lot of people when they get older in life, they're really looking for companionship, their best friend, someone that's always going to be there for them, that's going to support them, and that's vice versa. And that's a beautiful kind of love. It's a unique, different type of love than versus maybe the romantic, or maybe it's based on physicality. But I definitely feel that this is something that is a really strong foundation. I think you're going to enjoy each other's company because of the polka dots and the tarot. That's about you also having fun, really enjoying each other's company. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is telling me that you're really at a crossroads right now. You're having this type of evaluation in your life, and you're asking yourself, is it worth it? Do I like where I'm at right now in my life? And am I happy? And if not, this is a time to change direction. And that's why I'm saying this might be a different type of individual. Maybe it's a different area. It's a different culture. It's a different, you know, maybe like, okay, so for example, let's say you wanted someone that wanted to be a stay-at-home mom if you're at that stage where you want kids. Well, maybe this person is they own their own company, let's just say, or that they are in the work environment. And then maybe you meet them and it's not really what you were looking for. And then maybe that person decides, you know what, I'll quit my job to have kids. You never know until you ask. And really, when you ask these people, you need to ask the important questions when you first meet someone. Because if they're not on the same page as you, you need to move on. So whatever that might be, like let's say you want just the companionship if you're like older in life, you need to ask them that. If this is someone that is constantly wanting to like maybe have their second childhood, maybe that's not the person for you. But these are just examples. Someone is definitely coming in for you. So keep your eyes open, but they might be different than what you're used to. That's the moral of all this. But they're definitely coming in for you with that ace. Wow, Tyler from Texas, thank you so much. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to check everything one more time. And then that's it. I'm going to read for the soul tribe. Let me refresh all the screens. Okay. Hold on. And let me check Stripe. Okay. Sorry, guys. It makes me jump through a lot of hoops. All right, here we go. All right, so we have a couple of questions that came in, and then so this is it. So if anybody asks a question at this point, it won't get answered. Just want to let you know this is it. I'm only doing these next two and then the soul tribe reading. So the first one is going to be from Sonia Sorry, I don't want to say your last name. Sorry, it's from Sonia. But I know we can see you in the chat. I think I saw you earlier. Let me just see. Hi, Sonia. Thank you. And Sherry, thank you. So Sonia and Sherry, you are the last two. And then after that, you guys, I'm not going to answer any more questions. I'll do a soul tribe reading. Okay, so this is going to be for Sonia. What will happen to my marriage? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use the love deck for that. What will happen to your marriage? We have the Eight of Cups, the Empress, and we have the King of Cups. Well, we have the Eight of Cups, the Empress, and the King of Cups. So the first card out is the Eight of Cups. This is telling me that somebody's walking away. They could literally be walking away where the marriage is breaking up. Maybe there's a separation, a divorce, but somebody is definitely emotionally walking away. And it could just be that if you're still together, that this person has emotionally left, whether it's you or the other person. They're definitely leaving and they're walking away. This could even be to go pursue somebody else, because traditionally this is pursuing a passion. And but definitely somebody's walking away. That could be where the marriage is over or it's a separation. This is about you really going on. Someone's going to have their best life. This is you living your idealized life. This is really talking about, if someone is leaving, they're on a mission to go have their idealized life. Then that means something that's going to be very abundant, prosperous, loving, and nurturing. So that might be that maybe there's no love right now, it's stagnant. Can this person come back? Well, maybe. It depends on the two people and the conversations that take place and on the authenticity of wanting to do the work into a marriage. But somebody's definitely walking away emotionally or literally picking up and leaving this marriage. And this is really talking about someone's trying to go for their idealized life. And maybe both people are. Maybe it's a separation where both people agree to separate because they're both not happy. You don't have to have a cantankerous type divorce. Some people leave on good terms. Maybe they've just become friends. There's no passion left in the relationship, and they both say, it's not working. Yeah, I agree, it's not working. And then there's a separation. But most of the times it's incredibly emotional. So this is, I think, someone leaving to go for their idealized life, for what it is that they want, because they're not getting it in what's happening now. And someone is taking their love forward into their future. So when you look at this on the table, he is literally walking towards your future, bringing you a cup of love. And that's what's happening. I think somebody is wanting love, and they want to bring their love forward. What is it? Is there a third party here? I have no idea. I'm just saying this person, my voice is about to give out. This person is bringing their cup of love forward as they go into their future. So this could be you or he or both going forward with love. And I like that, because that's telling me that you're not going to shut off your heart, that you're not going to let it crust over with bitterness or cynicism, that you're going to continue to strive and to find love. It's not a deterrent, but somebody is definitely walking away. So what will happen to your marriage? That's what I see happening right now. Can this change? The energies always change, but at this moment in time, yes, this is what I'm seeing coming in. So thank you for your question, Sonia. I hope that answered it, and I hope it works out in your best interest. Okay. You said me. Does that mean you're leaving? I hope it's for your best interest, whatever you do. You follow your heart. Absolutely. Okay, so the next question, let me go back, is I know it's from you, Sherry. I got to get back to that screen. And I'm about to lose my voice. Okay, so here we go. I'm just waiting for it to populate. You're welcome. Good luck with that. Absolutely. You know in your heart when it's time. All right, so this is from Sherry. Hello, Alison. My question is, what is the universe wanting me to know today? Thank you. All right, Sherry, thank you for your question. And I'm going to continue to use the love deck. So what does the universe want to tell Sherry today? Well, I split the deck. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's under the deck. Let's see where it goes. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Sherry today? We have the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Tower. All right. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Tower. Don't be afraid of the Tower. So this is about you maybe being indecisive about something. This is talking about you using your intuition to feel into it. You might even have a heart chakra that's blocked. But this is about the blindfold is saying, feel into it. So when you close your eyes, you need to use your other senses. Feel into it with your intuition as you're making a decision if you feel like you're not quite sure about something. Because for me, this is just, it's like that either or. So that islands represent that either or type decision making, but this is a third place solution with that third island back there. And look how much bigger it is. Either or is very, it's that Hegelian dialect. It's that binaryism. There's more to it than black or white, right? There's a lot more going on. And this is telling me that really look past that. Use your intuition to feel into it in a decision you're trying to make, because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. This moon is telling me that there might be something from your past that's coming in that's making you a little indecisive. Maybe it's a memory that's coming in. Maybe it's a person that's contacted you that's made you really have to think about something that's coming in. And then we have the Seven of Swords. It's about you really being strategic on something. Again, intellectually, because both of these are swords, thoughts, words, ideas. Be strategic about how you are thinking, looking for clarity in the truth. What works for you? What is it that you're working on? I feel like you're trying to make a decision on something. It's about you being very strategic about that. So maybe not tell everybody what it is that you're working on or a decision that you're working on, because you need to be strategic, and maybe you need to keep your cards close to your chest on something. That's part of the strategy. But it's about you trying to suss out, I think, the truth in a decision that's coming in. Because then we have a tower moment. So this is the universe stepping in and releasing what no longer serves you. This is the universe doing it versus the death card where you take that conscious effort and responsibility to release what no longer serves you. So maybe it's something you can't see or something you're holding on to very tightly. And it's something that maybe is not meant for you. And the universe is going to release it. Now, you know, because you've been following me, I welcome the tower. If something is not working, I want it gone, even if it's painful. I want it gone because I'd rather get rid of it than turn around and have it stay with me and be stagnant and waste my life. So thank you. And so I think that there might be something that's going to be a release. Now, this could be something as simple as, releasing just a behavioral trait, or it could be a person, place, a thing, an idea. It can be a lot of different things. It can last a day. It can last 10 years, right? Sometimes that happens with some people, and that's their life lesson. It's them to learn a big lesson, and they have to learn to shift their energy, and sometimes they're stuck and they can't shift. So that's what's coming in for you, Sherry. Thank you so much for your question. All right, so that's it. If anybody submitted anything, I'm sorry. You've heard me do final call, and that was it. So thank you. Thank you, Sherry. So it sounds like you have a lot going on intellectually. A lot. All right, so here we go. Now I'm going to do the Soul Tribe reading. So this is for everybody that's watching now, and that's going to watch it in the replay. And whether this finds you in a week, in 10 days, 5 years from now, that's when this reading is meant for you. Okay? That's how it works. All right. And I'm going to stick with the love deck. What does the universe want to tell the Soul Tribe today? Strength card. The Ace of Swords. And the Empress. Oh my God, what beautiful cards. The Strength card. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Empress. Oh my God, everybody. And I've got the chills, which means this is fantastic. Everybody, your strength and your courage, you are showing up every day. You are taming your inner beast. This is you taming any type of self-doubt. You're pushing through it for your type of achievement. It's your inner strength and courage. You are overcoming things inside yourself, not to mention maybe even outside, but this is really taming that inner beast so that you can start achieving and start changing your direction. You might not know how strong you actually are until you're put into certain circumstances. Maybe you have a death in the family and now you're the one that has to take care of all the arrangements. You're under extreme emotional duress. There could be infighting with relatives. It's just an example. And now you have to dig deep and you find out just how strong and resilient you actually are to go ahead and achieve something like that. This is you digging deep. This is you being very strong, resilient, taming an inner beast because you know that there's something bigger and better out there for you. This is also, for me, this also represents your inner beauty because I think strength is beautiful. I don't think weakness is beautiful. For me, as a reader, I think strength is absolutely beautiful. And this is about you building yourself up and being that strong, courageous person that you are. And sometimes life can beat us down, but this is you digging deep and being strong and flexing your strength in a positive way. And it's beautiful. Then we have the Ace of Swords. This is a gift and blessing from the universe, literally. It's also a new beginning. It's a triumphant new beginning, victory and success. And this is what's coming in for everybody. Stay strong, victory and success in your own world, in your own person. Stand in your truth, stand in your strength. Have that triumphant breakthrough and clarity. See things for what they are. And then dig deep. Stand in your truth. That is strength right there. You have a wonderful day too, Sherry. Then we have the Empress. This is really beautiful. This is you living your idealized life, striving for your idealized life. This is you where you're making your life where, okay, so first of all, the Empress is all four queens put together, right? So you've got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. All four queens. This is you living your idealized life, whatever it is that you want. And you've got the strength to get there. You're standing in your truth. That's huge. A lot of people walk on eggshells. A lot of people give in. They let the world beat them down, and you are not doing that. You have your eye on the prize. This is you living that prosperous, abundant life. If you watch the news, turn it off, because it's just a bunch of propaganda and bullshit that's really made to lower your vibration, make you miserable and sad, and to be incredibly uncomfortable. That's the whole point of the news. It is propaganda. This is you turning that off, living your idealized life, finding someone in a higher vibration, you being in a higher vibration, and living your best life. You've got the strength and courage to do it. You've got the truth. You're standing in your truth to be the empress that you are. Female. Oh my God. Did I just get cut? This is so bizarre. So I don't know what just happened. So something came up I film on my phone, and something just said, now I'm live. Fuck. Excuse my language. I'm telling you, the internet, this is you living your best life. You tap into your strength and courage, and you go for it. You have this victory. You stand in your truth. You don't walk on eggshells. You are who you are, and you be who you are. And if people don't like that, screw them. Because you are living your best life. That means you're going to be attracting people as a magnet that are attracted to you. And if they're not attracted to you for who you are, then you use your analytical skills and your intuition to feel them out. Sometimes people are coming at you because they want something, but it's about you really standing in your truth. Yeah, video glitch. Yippee! So I hope you guys got that, because this is such a powerful ending on this. This is you living your idealized life. I'm telling you, you have so many beautiful things coming in. Turn the news off. It is propaganda. I'm going to say it again because I'm not sure if it got cut off. Turn the news off. Don't watch it. It's there to keep you in fear mode, in a lower vibration. It's there to promote hate and fear and everything that's negative. Yes, there might be some news coming out, but you're not going to find it on the news itself, right? You really have to go out there and live your best life and attract the people that are around you that are meant for you. All right, that's what I have to say. So I don't want to repeat myself, because I don't know if it shut down or if you got to hear it the first time. All right, everybody, I'm sending you lots of love. And just a reminder, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. And there you can book a personal reading with me. Sign up for a missing person consultation. Look for the course that's coming out. That's coming out June 1st, but I'm going to have an early bird special that's coming out by the end of this week. I'm just waiting for her. And thank you, Vern. I appreciate it. Lots of love. And also check out the affiliate links. All right, everybody, I'm sending you lots of love. The next live is going to be Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit the notification bell on the posting, and that'll let you know when I go live. Ken, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it. Hello, everybody. Bye for now. See you next time. Lots of love. All right.